It's not no small thing.
I know.
This is big.
It is massive.
Yeah.
We've got an exhibition, and it is for we actually, because we're celebrating our hidden histories.
Right. You've taken something that could have held you back, and you've gone no, and it actually makes me so emotional. Tell the story, please.
Yeah.
Greetings, sis.
Greetings.
I'm so grateful because I've received an amazing artwork from you.
That's the poem. Yeah.
Breathtaking. Thank you. Honestly, my first thought was, wow, that's big.
Yeah, it's a big piece, A2 piece, and it's actually going to be very much missed in the house.
Yeah,
it's been a very big part of the house.
Yeah,
for months now. But I'm so pleased to be able to hand it over, and I'm so happy you're happy.
I am.
That was my main, anxiety.
Honestly, there was no need for the anxiety because everything about the piece that stood out to me from when I saw it online and that you was making this beautiful piece of artwork, this masterpiece, I was like, I have to have that. Someone was just telling me, this is it, get it, and now to see it in the flesh, like it's there in front of me, and it's so it's a piece of art that you're not going to be able to walk past without stopping and actually taking it in. We can go into the process of how you made it, all the love that's gone in. You did explain just briefly how you made it and what elements were there.
So it's a print. You've got the copy of the original. The original is painted with mixed media. So we've got like acrylic paints, oil paints in there, silver, metallics, etc. And the main feature of it is the gold. Gold is the main feature, and that's why it's so standout. The main other feature that I use in my art, black paper. And the reason I use black paper is to represent us as black people. It's the opposite of white, and it is also as popping as when you use white. So that's part of it.
I feel like the colours definitely pop. The golds, the blues, and everything, because I didn't even see black. I just saw the image more than anything. But I'm remembering it's on a black background,
and that's how the constellation idea comes through as well.
This is so important because Mike, it's so important because the black is representative from the netta, the divine nature. And this is a podcast called The Womb Room, and this, darkness. We came from darkness. When you're in the womb, you might see certain lights come through, but it's darkness ultimately, and it's the darkness is where the truth is, and that's what I see in the artwork. Tell me about the gold, because the gold is something very significant.
Okay, so for me, I'm really passionate about Africa, and I'm Pan-Africanist, as you know, and we've been exploited for so long in terms of our minerals, and so the metallic paints, the silvers and the golds, are my way of kind of honouring that part of us, and showcasing our greatness as well. So the mineral element, think about Congo, think about technology, think about all the things that gold goes into to power. Even the phones that we use, you need that. It's the most powerful conductor. It's also we are also made up of what percentage of us of gold. I think it's like 2 grams. When you accumulate the whole lot of 2 grams, and I always say I'm sure we have even more.
Hey. Yes, you are.
Of course.
Yes, you can.
So
Thank you. So the gold, you're saying about the gold and the minerals that even in our bodies. Nano gold is something that we sell as well in the shop.
In the shop,
and that is, it deals with like musculoskeletal, cognitive. If you are menopause, it helps to reset the hormones. It does a world of things.
It helps with conductivity. So it helps with literally the electricity that we're all connected. That helps us have life. So yeah.
Hence the gold caps of the pyramid, you know, and that's why it helps with the cognitive, you know. So for me, gold, initially why I'm attracted to it is because it represents royalty, where we're from, you know, the royalty in all of us. And so that's what I was looking at in the painting as well. I was loving the fact he was using the gold leaf.
Yeah.
And then, and you know, when I noticed online you was using the white corals, but then you started painting them gold. I was like, wow, this is amazing. You're actually using gold on the. I was like, I didn't expect that.
Initially, they were going to be white. They were going to be kept white, which is the look that we're all familiar with. But then I've been learning more about cowrie shells.
Yeah.
And they. So you've got someone.
Yeah.
Come on. So there's a process that goes into making. You can even see that in this one, the other bit here. Yeah. They have so many colours to them. Yeah. In their natural form.
Wow.
But the whole scrubbing process is something that I think they began in the Maldives. Yeah. Yeah. So the Portuguese discovered a whole way to disrupt our economy. We were using shell money like how we use money today.
Yes, we did.
That's why it's in our DNA. That's why we are so attracted to it.
Yes.
It's part of our story.
Yeah.
From eons.
It's the first money. That's the first form of money in that sense, you know, so, like exchange.
Yeah. So then painting them gold was like really trying to recognize that, like, you know, that
I'm
this is
so grateful you did that.
Money. This is about our currency. Yeah. The gold, like you said, the wealth. Yeah. Yeah, everything comes through. Yeah. Yeah. Because people, even our people, they'll dismiss it as shell money and no, but it's actually very, very deep. Yeah. The Ghanaians fought to keep it till 1970. Wow. That's the other day. Okay. And Sidi means cowrie. Sidi. Yeah. So you know Sidi in Ghana is the Ghanaian money. It actually means cowrie.
Wow. And also we're backed, and money's backed by gold. You know, it's meant to be. Yeah. Beautiful combination. I love that. You spoke about the future in the blue as well in the painting, which was amazing as well. I didn't realize, but when I meditate with this artwork, and this artwork is coming with me to my events, definitely going to be there because it sets the tone. You have helped me to express my love service through this. Literally, you know. I'm just really grateful for it, and there's going to be more that comes through it as I really sit with it and meditate. More will come through, more will be channeled through, and so I'm really excited for this, you know. Seeing it online and seeing it, amazing. So tell us about the exhibition, because we've got you've got an exhibition.
I've got an exhibition.
You've got an exhibition. I say we because we're going to be there. Yes, we're going to be there, right?
We've got an exhibition. Yeah. We've got an exhibition. Yeah. And it is for we actually, because we're celebrating our hidden histories. Right. We're showcasing, you know, people like Kandakim and Manarenas. Yeah. My cousin, this is the whole thing. He bought it. He saw my PDF, he looked through, and he was like, he saw the story of Kandakim and Manarenas. He was like, wow. I've never heard of this woman. Yeah. So he bought it. So that is the point of it. Wow. To educate the hidden stories that are out there. Yes. Let people know that these are the great people that exist. Yeah. We keep their stories alive.
So important.
So there's poetry that goes alongside it. And on the opening we'll be performing some of that poetry. And yeah, the pieces, the powerful pieces, there's like 18 other pieces. Wow. So a lot to see, lots of gold, lots of silvers, bronzes as well in there, the metals, lots of cowries. And the gold frames.
I can't wait to see all of them on display and exhibited. Going through your PDF of what you have, I was like, whoa, the sister is coming strong. Yeah, like you're not playing about. You're not playing about, because even the presentation of the PDF, I was like, wow. You was speaking to me about how you was feeling about showing your art, showcasing your artwork. To go from that in a short space of time to now hosting your own exhibition, how has that even come to? What did you do? What happened?
Very, very much divine. You helped open up the doorway by buying my first piece. That gave me a kind of confidence with it. But my partner, Nai, everybody knows that Nai, he was pushing.
Strong king behind you, right
yeah,
there. Yeah,
he was pushing. Because I was just like, I just want to sell a few prints here and there, but but as they were getting bigger, it's like you have to put this on display. There's an artist called Tavares Sakrin. He does a similar thing. Where he's got hidden stories. He collected up to, I think it's like 100,000 pages of an encyclopedia of hidden histories. He's got these giant heads of like Marcus Garvey and different sculptures, and he does textiles. He does this. He does that. So when I found him as well, I was like, this is divine intervention. Like, these stories are screaming to be heard. And as artists, we are the ones to, we're the ones to tell these stories. We're the ones to keep them alive, essentially. Otherwise, they go. And no one knows the real impact. And if someone else is telling our story, obviously we'll get the shady version.
Exactly. So we need to tell our story. I remember you was actually going to exhibit somewhere else.
Yes.
So
Brixton Gallery.
This is part of the origin story. Origin stories are really important. Because it's important for people to not just see you, the highlight reel. We need to see what you went through to get to host your own exhibition. This is not no small thing.
I know.
This is big.
It is massive.
And it actually makes me so emotional. Honestly, because you've taken something that could have held you back and you've gone, nah. Tell the story, please. Before I make my opinion on it, I just want to hear what happened.
Brixton Gallery, again, Nat was going around talking about my art. They liked the piece that you bought, and some others, and they were like, "Yeah, we can showcase it in June or whatever. You just need to pay like £750." Which at the time I didn't really realise. I didn't realise that you pay for your walls and stuff in gallery spaces. So then I did a campaign to try and get the funding. I didn't get it. I think I got like £250.
Wow.
No, it was great.
Yeah, that's quite something. And it helps to go towards.
It went into my other stuff, so it went into my materials, and I was able to buy stuff, but it wasn't £750.
Okay.
And that would have been for like a small, tiny space. I don't know. I've got a feeling that Nefertiti was something to do with this. So she is someone in the community whose partner was a prolific filmmaker, and he passed I think like 3 years ago. She gave me some money towards the Brixton Gallery. Long story short, Nat has met with Uche, who works at the Africa Centre, and the time window had passed anyway. When Uche was talking about art, he was like, come talk to Mame here, we'll see if we can what we can do.
Wow.
And literally no payment. I didn't have to pay a thing apart from I had to fund the whole
you got to fund the whole thing.
But the space is free for me. Like I don't have to pay for the space for 10 days. It's 8 days now. But
but it's like when one door closes, another one opens.
That day we went to visit them, the rain that comes on, I tell you, whenever rain happens, me and that, now it's a thing. It's a gift.
It is a gift. It is.
The rain that came and spoke to one beautiful young lady that works there. We were talking deeply about Congo and about what's going on, and the African Centre's got its own politics as well, and she was really passionately speaking on this. And we were like, this is what we care about. We need this space to just maybe we can make an event where we get an opportunity to talk about all this stuff. Long story short, she was like, yep. And she saw the artwork. She was like, okay, we have some dates. I'm going to put you in for August. And I didn't even realise what she was doing until I went to see an application for funding. I went to put in the pricing for the space. Oops. Brixton. Brixton. I went to put the pricing in for the space and to check it.
See, that's rhythm. That's divine rhythm. Because that's what I'm saying. Because sometimes we give up the first hurdle. Like we try to do something and we really put our effort into it, and then it seems like there's an obstacle or a challenge, and we feel like the world's against us. And it's really important not to buy into that emotion, because you're literally set up for success. Everyone is. Whether you believe it or not, you're set up for success. These things are there to grow you. Had you got that first, done that first idea, you wouldn't have done your whole own exhibition. And I'm pretty sure there's been challenges with that in itself. And each one of those things have helped to grow you in some way or another. It's like a gift. It's an actual gift. And now we have not just coming to see your artwork, we have panel discussions, we've got poetry. Tell us a bit the stuff that's going to be happening.
It's going to be amazing. So the opening night, we've got poetry performances, 3 readings, Dual CD and Blue Lotus will be there.
Wow.
3 goddesses.
And that's sold out, is it? Sold out?
That's sold out, but I do have guest lists, so you can talk to me about guest lists if you want to.
Talk to Stella if you want to come, and that's the night, that's the opening night.
That's 14th of August, opening night. On the 21st, we have a panel, and a powerhouse panel at that. So we have Shakara Lane, who is the creator of Psychophide.
Yes, wonderful.
Nzinga Assalto, who I met at the UNIA meet. So you're right, divine timing for everything. She's written a book on the women in the Garvey movement.
Woo!
Top seller book that. We also have Michelle Yata Santawa.
Yes, big up Michelle Yata Santawa. Hey.
And last but not least, we have Diane Ifode. She is the founder of the Kickback.
Right.
Kickback is for black and brown creatives and black and brown people organising events. Come down, it's going to be amazing. And then on the 22nd, which is a poetry event.
So we got
featured is Nate the Lyricist and Nat Knight the Lyrical Alkhemist. Those are the 2 top features. So
we got the 14th, 21st and the 22nd, and you can view your artwork all in between them.
It's an open exhibition. When the Africa Centre is open, you can go in. But I think they're open from 10 till 5 every day. If you want a private viewing, you can also just holler at Mansa Hearts at protonmail.com. Follow me at Stella B's Teas.
This is really going to be good for homeschooling groups as well. You know, bringing them to the exhibition.
Please, any children that are they're just gonna learn so much, and it's creative. That's the best thing about it. I wanted to do some cowrie making workshops. But we'll see what we can do.
You know, whatever needs to happen will happen. That's one thing you've got to do is just trust. You know, trust that universe got your back. The universe is conspiring with you. You know, and everything will be what will be. You know, so if there's a cowrie making workshop, that sounds amazing, but it's going to be magical. So I'm just grateful for you. I'm grateful for the vision. Like I said, I was really looking forward to the panel discussion because, like I say, I really am interested in how people get to the space where they're at, where they push past perceived challenges, which are actually opportunities, and how they get to the point where they manifest. You might not think you're doing much, but to someone else, they're like, you set up a whole exhibition? That is just unfathomable for them. For someone else, that would be unfathomable. But it's literally just setting your sights on what you want to do and riding the wave and going with the flow with it.
Absolutely. It's been 100% that. I've not been worried about, I've been worried about certain things, let me not lie, but I've not been worried in the same way because I just feel like it's going to be fine.
Yes, it is going to be fine.
It's very much aligned with purpose. It's very much, like you said, divine. What did you say?
Divine rhythm.
The conspiring of the universe. Most definitely. So even bumping into certain energies of different people at different points, it's been happening. So I've got to calm myself. We don't have a sponsor. We don't need. I need cash for the frames. And then the frame man was like, I'll frame them for free.
Wow.
And I was like, like you're joking, right? If I frame them for you, just bring them in. So things like that keep happening. So I have to just be like, okay, this is meant to be.
It's meant to be.
It's about teaching our people. Empowering our people at a time where we're so disempowered. We've seen the race riots going on.
This is a time when it's needed.
We need to know how powerful.
The message is strong. and it's needed. Yeah, I'm just blown away by it. But honestly, one thing I will keep saying to you is don't hold back on showing people the magic it's taken to get you here. All those synchronicities are so important to the community, because not only is the end result of your exhibition and what it's going to teach people about our ancestors, you know, our revolutionary minds and that, not only that, but it's also, you're very relatable. Like I say, this is empowering for us as a community to see someone pull themselves up and go from feeling, I'm not sure if I should express, to doing a whole exhibition and then going full force with it. You're not doing it as a half step. You're jumping both feet in, and I have to commend you.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, really rate you and respect you. And I get emotional about this thing, but it's for a good reason. Trying to hold back tears, because I just want to see people succeed. I need to see people in the community just win when we are winning, but I want you to feel like you're winning. It's so important to me, you know. So this means a lot. You're doing this. This is for me. This is for my children. This is for my nieces and nephews. This is for our whole community.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And however you show up, that's what we need.
Yes.
There's no right or wrong way. It's just you, authentically you, and that's what you put into your art, and that is why I've invested as well. You know, that is why I've invested as well. Not only just my vision and you actually tapping in, somehow you did that. I don't know. Or wait, I don't know, maybe there's some dreams, you know? Maybe there's something going on.
100%.
Yeah, there's no coincidence. There's no such thing. And so I was glad that I could invest in something, not just to support you, but because I actually love it. I actually love it. And not just love the original, what you've done with the frame, the embellishment, all the significant parts, how you've made it personalized for me. I'm just deep in it now. Because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the artwork to actually be so personalized for me, like in that way. You know, some of the times when I just jump in, I don't always jump into things. Sometimes I'm like, maybe. But when I really love something, I'll just go. And it's worth every penny.
Oh my God.
It really is. And so, for you to go that extra mile, personalize it, put my Virgo sign, you know I love my Virgo sign, you know, to just add those bits in, and it's stuff I can relate to. It's layers that are going to consistently speak to me. I just want to empower you and look sis, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. You don't have to overthink nothing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah? Because the way it's touched me, it's going to touch everybody else in their own individual way. It's going to speak to them on levels that only resonates with them. And that is the power of the artist. Whatever art you are showcasing, whatever way you're expressing your heart, that's how it resonates with the people then. On a personal level. That's the true magic, and that's creativity. Yeah. So I'm thanking you for talking to me on the womb room. We've talked to her a bit longer than we expected to. And I really want to bring you back on so we can really chop it up. I mean, like, let's get deep. I don't want no surface talk. I'm not into that. Me, I want to know what makes you tick. I want to get into what makes Stella tick. And I want to hear everything, the vulnerabilities, the wins, everything, because all of it is necessary for us to hear that so that we can relate and then say, I can do this. Inspiration, man. Really inspirational.
Yes, thank you.
So that's up from the 14th to the
22nd of August. Come down to the Africa Centre, 66 Suffolk Street, in Southwark. Africa Centre. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is going to be so special, honestly.
Glad that